Alrighty, hi. I just filled up the tires, not the gas, because there's like half a tank left. I feel like that's more than enough. Excuse me. But yeah, as the title says, we're learning how to rev match. What is rev matching? So when you go to like a red light or like a stop sign where bikes usually decrease in speed, they usually would do something like that. In this bike you can't really tell much rev matching because the gears are very short. I thought it would be more pronounced because of the loud exhaust, but you can't really tell. But essentially, when you decrease the gear, you're matching the revs of like the engine corresponding you turning down gear. Because when you go up a gear, listen to the RPMs go down. Just slight, it's very slight in this bike, but that's essentially the rule. Let me pass this back. That is rev matching. Should I teach you middle of traffic right now? This is how I do it, by the way. How I mentally do it. Press the clutch in and quickly simultaneously blip the throttle and go like decrease the gear. I'll tell you the reason why I do that at the same time. And then release the clutch when it's like at the correct time, I guess. Because some bikes are shorter than others, like the ratios are shorter. So that's how I time it. Certain bikes I like rev more, but the initial like rev, I do it at the same time I was downshifting. So clutch in, blip whilst changing gears or shift down, and release the clutch at the correct timing. I'll just skip until I'm like not in traffic or something. This is crazy. This traffic is crazy. One of the craziest traffic I've seen in my area. On a monkey, very nice. Alright, coolio. Why would you want to rev match? Number one is really cool. That's should be the only reason why you want to do it. It's very satisfying. You're engaging with the bike more and stuff and like that. But like probably like technical advantages are like you know what gear you're in more. Like you won't have to second guess. Like for example, when you're going at a like decent speed, like road speed, and suddenly you have to stop. You go 1, 2, 3 down, and it's like oh from third to first instead of just clutching in and waiting, like shifting down until you can't shift no more. Like you're in more of a control. And last of all, you can use engine brake. Engine braking is very good. And yeah, lastly, you can use engine braking instead of just regular braking. This traffic is crazy. Oh my goodness. See that? I literally only need a blip it on this bike, but you probably need to do a lot more on yours. Yeah, that's what happens if you downshift improperly without actually rev matching it properly. You don't want when you release the clutch, you don't want the engine to like go up like that. You want it to just be seamless. But yeah, that's literally it for rev matching. You just, when you downshift, you rev it, and then so the engine is synced with the road because you're shifting down the gear. Like now, that's what I did just there is called clutchless shift, which I would do in a another video, which is just not using the clutch. I would not recommend it for most people to do it. You're probably going to damage your transmission, maybe the clutch as well, while you're at it. That's it for rev matching, I guess. I have nothing much else to add. You just kind of add throttle while you go down a gear so it sinks. Let me do it once again. Like that. Like that. Alright. Yeah, on a dirt bike with a very, very short gear ratio, you can't really tell that much. But you heard a wing, just little bit.